I saw few comments on Twitter saying, oh, she's a policewoman. At least now she has tasted police brutality. She has tasted brutality. Maybe not police brutality, but that she has tasted brutality. Now she knows what it feels. Oh, now the police knows what it feels. No matter what. Yes, I know there is police brutality out there, and they outdo themselves sometimes. They overdo, they do all these things. They are brutal in their own ways, but no, we can't accept this simply because police are also involved in some sort of brutality. The point is that no human deserves to be treated this way. No, not at all. Nah. Hey people, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Becca and I'm from Katsina, Nigeria. You know that already. On this channel I talk about books, personal development, friendship and stories. You know it. Today's story isn't palatable at all. Honestly, today's story is something we all actually just need to think around. So there is a viral video of a Nigerian policewoman identified as Teju Moses sitting on the floor with a bloody face. She was actually bleeding from her head and it was pouring all over her face. Really, terrible sight to behold. She kept saying she asked her boys to kill me. Apparently Teju offended her boss. She's a policewoman and was acting as an orderly attached to Professor Zainab Duke-Abiola. So apparently she offended Professor Zainab, who then wanted to deal with her but asked her domestic staff named Rebecca, my namesake. Okay. So she asked Rebecca and another male domestic staff to deal with her. At some point you see her bleeding from the mouth, from the nose. She has just been dealt with terribly. So her phone rang and she picks the call. You would know, okay, she's speaking with her boss. She pleaded with her boss that she should be taken to the hospital, that she doesn't want to die. A man at the scene collected the phone from her and started speaking with Teju's boss, that's the policewoman's boss, and he was asking questions like, who authorized Teju, this policewoman, to be attached to the professor? Who authorized it? Who did this? Who did that? And the man then said, I am on my way to see the IG now. Probably he is the IG's brother or IG's relative, or I don't know, it wasn't clear, but you know how Nigerians have any opportunity we use it to shine. So he said, I'm going to see the IG now and I'm going to take this up. Anyways, I don't know, maybe he was the one who took it up with the IG, because at the end of the day the first PRO actually spoke on behalf of the IGP. So the video was posted by Sahara reporters on Twitter. In case you don't know, Professor Zainab Duke-Abiola is actually MKO Abiola's wife, one of his wives. So people are saying, why would she do that? The fact that she is a legal practitioner and a human rights activist. What an irony. She is currently the chairperson of the Akasoba Center for Peace and Conflict Resolution, ACPRA. I can imagine how Teju Moses would tell people, oh, my boss is the chairperson of this Peace and Conflict Resolution Center, so if anything happens, she is my mother. How Yorubas will say, Mama Minigbejo, she's my mother who would defend me when I run into troubles. Who's going to defend her now? When her mother, who is the chairperson of the Peace Center, the Conflict Resolution Center, is the one who actually assaulted her. So who's going to come to her aid now? Such an irony, really. Terrible. Whoa. Anyways, from the news I saw online, from the update we received, Professor Zainab alongside her maid, domestic staff, have been arrested in Abuja. This happened around area 11 axis in Abuja, Nigeria. Now, here are the questions. Why did she need an orderly? According to the police reports, she was given an orderly because she needed protection. Wow. Now, next, what did the policewoman do to warrant such beating? Now, it was gathered again from the police statement that Prof Zainab asked Teju Moses to do some menial domestic chores, and she refused. It's not today people actually see police in uniform doing domestic chores. They sweep, clean, and do all stuff, all sorts of things for their bosses, as orderly, which is really wrong. So, from what the news carried, what I read on the Nations, according to CSP Olamuyiwa, who is the PRO of the police force, he said that Teju Moses was asked by Professor Zainab to do some house chores, and she refused because it would be a breach, a breach of her professional job. She was supposed to be an orderly to protect Professor Zainab, not to sweep or clean or do anything domestic or go to the market store. She was not supposed to do any stuff like that, and I'm sure she refused, and now she's paying for it with her life. Anyways, Professor Zainab has been arrested for this, but the other man, I heard there is a man and a woman according to the news story, although when Teju Moses, was crying in that video, she kept saying she asked her boys, so it felt like there are more than a man out there on the run. But what the news carried is the fact that there is a man and a woman who actually beats up Teju Moses. The CSP also denies any acquaintance with the police that is between Professor Zainab and the police, because people have it on social media that they have this relationship, that she said nothing is going to happen to her because she knows the IG's wife or IG's relative, and that nothing is going to happen to her. But what the spokesperson is saying now is that there is nothing like that. She has no relationship whatsoever with the IGP. That's what I read. In fact, that the IGP has ordered for the withdrawal of all police personnel attached to her. Okay. People took to Twitter, their IG handles, to say, not be today now. It didn't start today. We see police officers run domestic errands. What a shame. The point is, no matter what she did out here that we know is the fact that she refused to do the menial job given to her. But no matter what she did, let's say she even did something wrong, totally wrong, someone authorized her stay with you, you can't beat her up like that. Really? No. She's someone's sister, daughter, wife, or maybe even mother, even, I don't know. But it's not just right. And to think Prof is a human rights activist, really sad. Deeply sad. Let's say she did something even really terrible. The fact that someone authorized her attachment to the Prof means that there is a proper channel to reporting, right? If she did something wrong, she could have reported her and she would be dealt with appropriately. Beating her up like this isn't one of those options. No, it's not. I saw few comments on Twitter saying, oh, she's a policewoman. At least now she has tasted police brutality. She has tasted brutality. Maybe not police brutality, but that she has tasted brutality. Now she knows what it feels. Oh, now the police knows what it feels. No. No matter what. Yes, I know there is police brutality out there, and they outdo themselves sometimes. They overdo, they do all these things. They are brutal in their own ways, but no. We can't accept this simply because police are also involved in some sort of brutality. The point is that no human deserves to be treated this way. No, not at all. Nah. So we say justice for Teju Moses. We say no to brutality, any form of brutality at all. And I hope that there will be due prosecution so that people will learn from this. We don't treat people anyhow simply because we feel we are better than them, we're bigger than them, we're in some sort of position that they are not and probably might never get to. No, we don't treat people like that. It's unfair. Not right at all. I've also heard that assault on a police officer, especially on uniform, is a very big offense. I hope it translates as such in this case, and I hope Teju Moses finds justice. As we speak, Teju Moses has been taken to the hospital and she is doing well now. Let's see how this pans out. Thank you for watching. See you next time.